Some TV, the pulse of the nation. Some TV, the pulse of the nation.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Turabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464 or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Turabo Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Turabo Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Turabo State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride your way.
This is News Hour on Some TV Television, the pulse of the nation. We are beaming our signals from Jalingo, the state capital of Turabo State. Connect with us, follow Facebook at Some TV, and stream live on YouTube at Some TV Live. Here are the leading stories shaping the headlines. Trump moves to rebrand U.S. Department of Defense as Department of War. Tinubu departs Abuja for 10 days working vacations in Europe. INEC confirms 2.8 million registered voters for Anambra governorship election. I am Esther Oka-Steven with the news info. President Donald Trump has announced plans to rebrand the U.S. Department of Defense as the Department of War, describing the move as a way to project strength and readiness. According to a White House document, the new label will be used as a secondary title in official correspondence, ceremonies, and executive branch communication, with officials allowed to adopt designations such as Secretary of War. Trump, who has argued that the current name is too defensive, said the change reflects Americans' historic victories under the original title and signals determination to protect national interest. The order, to be signed soon, directs the Secretary of War to pursue steps that could make the change permanent. Turning to Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Thursday departed Abuja for a working vacation in Europe as part of his 2025 annual leave. His aircraft took off from the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport around 1:45 p.m. with a delegation including the governors of Lagos and Imo State, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, and several ministers present to see him off. Presidential Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, disclosed that the vacation will span 10 working days, during which the president will be in France and the United Kingdom before returning to Nigeria. However, opposition parties have condemned President Bola Tinubu's 15th foreign trip in 2025, accusing him of wasting public funds and neglecting Nigeria's struggling healthcare system. The presidency confirmed he left Abuja for a 10-day vacation in France and the UK, bringing his total foreign trip to 43 since May 2023. Critics, including the PDP, Labour Party, NNPP, and CUPP, allege the trip are tied to Tinubu's health and reflect insensitivity amid worsening hunger, insecurity, and poor governance. They faulted him for failing to empower Vice President Kashim Shettima during his absence and urged Nigerians to reject his leadership at future polls. In a separate development, the federal government has declared Friday, September 5, 2025, a public holiday to mark this year's Eidul Mawlid, commemorating the birth of Prophet Muhammad. In a statement issued on behalf of the Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, the permanent secretary of the ministry, Dr. Magdalene Ajani, congratulated Muslims across the country and in the diaspora, urging them to emulate the Prophet's virtues of peace, love, humility, tolerance, and compassion. The government encouraged Nigerians to use the occasion to pray for peace, security, and unity while supporting national development and called on citizens to remain law-abiding and security-conscious. Meanwhile, legal disputes are also shaping national debates. The Nigerian Bar Association has sued the Inspector General of Police at the Federal High Court, Abuja, over the tinted glass permit policy, describing it as unlawful and a breach of fundamental rights. Introduced in April 2025, the policy requires motorists to obtain annual permits via a digital portal for a fee. The NBA alleged that payments are routed to a private account, raising accountability concern and noted reports of harassment by police despite enforcement not starting. It also argued the policy violates rights to dignity, privacy, and movement, relying on a 1991 decree. The suit filed September 2nd awaits judicial assignment. Similarly, tensions continue within the security establishment. The Defense Headquarters has ordered protesting retired soldiers to vacate the Ministry of Finance premises in Abuja, warning that their demonstrations were obstructing government operations. The veterans resumed protests over unpaid benefits, accusing authorities of breaking promises made in August. Defense spokesperson Major General Marcus Kengia explained that the dispute arose from two salaries charts introduced during the 2024 minimum wage implementation, stressing that entitlements cannot be recalculated under the new chart for those who retired earlier. The ex-soldiers, however, insisted they are still owed gratuities, relocation packages, and arrears, urging President Bola Tinubu to intervene. Adding to the controversy, the Defense Headquarters has said it will continue enforcing the 15-year minimum service rules for voluntary exit from the armed forces, despite the recent National Industrial Court ruling that struck down the regulation as unconstitutional. Justice Emmanuel Sobilim had described the clause as modern-day slavery in a suit filed by Flight Lieutenant J.A. Akerele, who accused the Air Force of victimization after seeking to resign. Addressing journalists, defense spokesperson Major General Marcus Kangyang insisted the rule remains valid under the harmonized term and condition of service until formally reversed, noting that obligations vary by entry route soldiers, cadets, or short service officers. The stance set up a legal clash, with analysts warning the dispute could worsen discontent within the ranks amid ongoing welfare and morale concerns. On the political front, election preparations are intensifying. The Independent National Electoral Commission has confirmed that over 2 million voters are registered for the Anambra State governorship election scheduled for 8 November 2025. According to National Commissioner Sam Olumekun, about 1 million citizens applied for new voters during the July registration exercise, but 27,817 duplicate entries were removed after biometric checks, leaving 140 valid additions. With 5,983 transfer applications approved, the register increased from 2,655,000 to 2,802,000. Idemili North tops the list of over 2,000 voters, while Anambra West has the lowest with 71. INEC assured that all permanent voters' cards be ready before the poll, with 16 political parties fielding candidates. Yet disputes over voters' registration figures have also emerged. The Osun State chapter of the People's Democratic Party has faulted INEC over discrepancies in voters' registrations figure, describing them as manipulated and the threat to credible election. The party said while INEC reported fewer than 600 completed registration in Osun, locals recorded showed over 25,000 has been captured physically, with daily average of up to 2,000. It demanded the INEC publish the authentic figures and open the process to scrutiny, warning that anything less could affect citizens ahead of the 2026 governorship and 2027 general election. INEC, however, dismissed the allegation, insisting Osun has historically led the voters' mobilization and that online pre-registration does not equal full voters' registration until biometric capture is completed. Away from politics, states are advancing social and development initiatives. The Deputy Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mojisola Maranda, has awarded scholarship to students in tertiary institutions and distributed food palliative to over 500 households in Apapa constituency. At the annual stakeholders meeting held in Apapa, more than 100 petty traders also received financial support of 100,000 naira each, while 5 students secured full scholarship in partnership with Zanko Group. Maranda highlighted employment opportunities, upcoming road rehabilitation projects, and borehole water initiative as part of our constituency interventions, aligning them with President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda and Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's team visions. Similarly, the Lagos state government has called for collaboration with stakeholders to address youth empowerment, stressing the need to convert young people's passion into sustainable opportunities. Speaking at the 2025 Stakeholders Forum organized by the Ministry of Wealth Creation and Employment, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, represented by Secretary to the State Government Abimbola Saliu, announced plans to create 1,000 jobs through the Graduate Internship Placement Program. He highlighted the creativity of Lagos youth across technology, fashion, music, and agriculture, urging support through education, mentorship, and funding. Stakeholders include guest speaker Malam Ahmed Gobia, emphasized investing in people as key to unlocking prosperity. It's now time for a brief commercial break. Stay with us. The most captivating stories are just moments away.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Turabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic website and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464, or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Turabo Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Turabo Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Turabo State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Glad to have you still with us. In the same vein, the Ekiti state government has approved over 12 billion naira for key infrastructure and agricultural projects following its state executive council meeting. According to the governor's aide on information, Taiwo Olatunbosun, the council awarded 7.3 billion naira for the rehabilitation of the Ikogosi-Ipole Efon Alaye Road to boost socio-economic activities and improve security, with completion set for 24 months. It also approved 3.87 billion naira for the construction of aviation staff quarters at the Ekiti Agro Allied International Cargo Airport, expected in 4 months. Additionally, 638.38 million naira was earmarked for furniture and equipment in new agricultural dormitories under the Bring Back Our Youth to Agriculture scheme. Elsewhere, governance and religion intersect in Niger State, where the government has banned unlicensed religious preaching, directing all preachers to obtain official authorization within 2 months. The Director General of the Religious Affairs Department, Umar Farouk, confirmed that applicants must fill out forms and undergo screening before being cleared to preach. The move has sparked strong reaction, with the Chief Imam of the Federal University of Technology, Minna, Bashir Yankuzo, and other scholars condemning it as government overreach. The state chapter of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, said it was not formally informed, while critics described the policy as a violation of fundamental rights and urged legislative review. Finally, insecurity continues to weigh heavily on citizens. Youth in Shagari local government areas of Sokoto State are vowed to mobilize for self-defense following a surge in deadly bandit attack that have displaced hundreds of families and forced many into overcrowded camps. Community leaders listed several villages as worst hit, with farms and property abandoned in panic. At an emergency meeting, youth activist Bello Bala accused government of failing in its duty to protect citizens, warning that locals may resort to defending themselves if urgent action is not taken. Analysts caution that without coordination, such efforts risk escalating violence or fueling vigilantism. And that brings us to the close of this edition on News Hour from Som TV. Follow us on Facebook at Som TV and subscribe on YouTube at Som TV Live for breaking news, in-depth reports, and expert analysis. I am Esther Oka Steven. Until next time, stay informed, stay vigilant, and keep watching Som TV.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way.